is at the property, but I had suggested to have the garage door down because, of course, a house is prettier when you're not looking at all the things stored inside a garage when you're trying to sell your home. Unfortunately, what that did is it cut off the signal. So he wasn't getting a signal outside. So he's going back in the house right now to open the garage door and to get things going for us. So if you can all give us just a few more minutes, we'll give you a great tour of this house, and we just hope that you will be understanding as to why we've got the garage door open on this beautiful home. We have a cameraman. There we go. Okay, before we get started, I just want to let you know, hello, I'm glad you're all here with us today. I'm Michelle Shocker of Shocker Wiegers Realtors and Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, the preferred realtor. And we welcome you to our virtual open house at 5210 4th View in South Fayette. This video is being recorded, so if you need me to send you a copy of this at the end for another look, or you missed part of it, you want to go back and see something, make a note in the Zoom comments and I'll get to them at the end, or you can text me at 412-725-5663. So I'm happy to send those at the end, and I will repeat this information at the end as well, in case you missed part of it. If you happen to be watching from Pennsylvania, you probably already know that we are still a county that is under the stay-at-home order. And with that, our real estate services, as you're typically going to see them before COVID-19, are not permitted. So I can't do anything face-to-face. However, what I'm seeing in the past few weeks since this started is buyers still need homes and sellers still want to sell. So this is our first attempt at a virtual open house, okay? So work with us on this. And I'm gonna handle this from my home, and that complies with the governor's orders. And we have Derek at the house. So what I'm gonna do now is switch this over so that Derek is the primary camera that you're going to see, all right? So there you go. This is the house, and as I explained, we have the garage door open because with it closed, the router didn't have enough strength to go out to the street. We want to start outside because if you haven't been in this neighborhood, if you were coming into the subdivision, you'd be coming in, if you're facing the house, to the right. So Derek's going to span to the way if you were coming into the neighborhood. So you get the feel for the space between the houses, the construction, the width of the street, the trees, all those nice things. And that would be the way into the plan on this house. Then if you go the other direction, it would be as if you were passing the house, and this is across the street what you're seeing. And what you don't see is this street goes down and it comes to a street where both ways you would turn, there's no way out. So this is a low traffic neighborhood, which is really ideal for some buyers that, you know, just don't want a lot of, they want quiet. They want to not worry about their children, their pets, or whatever. So this does have all of that, which is really nice. Now, if we turn back and we face the house, it's important to understand that this house is also less than a mile from South Fayette's public school campus, where you'll have your elementary, middle, and high schools. And the neat thing is you're close. After you get out of the neighborhood, there is a sidewalk. So if you have a family that's in every activity under the sun, under normal conditions, it's easy to get there. When you come in, you can see we've got an extra wide driveway. The bonus here is you've got parking for 2 inside, but off to the left is a separate little shed, storage, whatever you want to call it, and it's ideal if you have a lot of bicycles or lawn equipment. You don't want to ding your car. Let's say you have a lawnmower, motorcycle, golf cart. It's really nice to have that extra storage, so convenient. And the width of this driveway allows you to have 3 cars across, or if you had, let's say, an older child or a guest and you had a 3rd vehicle, you could park over on the left side and you wouldn't have to do the shuffle every morning when you got up and had to race off to work because someone was blocking the garage door. So that's really neat. As we start going towards the front of the house, you're going to see that there is a large covered patio, which is beautiful. You could put maybe a little swing or rocking chairs or pretty plants. That's all there. And what I think we're going to do is Derek and I discussed potentially going ahead and walking around to the right side of the house so you can see the right side yard. We've had a lot of rain, and so the ideal is if we can get the shoes off when we go inside and not have to keep going in and out, it'll be best. So Derek's going to walk and show you the right side yard, because this side yard gives you a lot of room for play, garden, whatever you want to do. And the brick wall that you see down there, the stone wall, is an amazing outdoor living space. This house is honestly ideal for quarantining, which I never would have advertised before, but you have a lot of living space inside and outside. And this is just one of the patios down there that we'll come to. Derek, if you want to walk on down there, I just want you all to see, you've got lots of space over here. But down here is a stamped cement patio with a built-in fire pit with a natural gas starter. And then the bench seating. And there in the right corner, which is more dramatic in the evening, there's a water feature that actually has LED lighting, which is really a neat feature at night. That opening that he's showing there to the left, sorry, that is built for you to have a drop-in gas grill. The gas grill line is there and everything, and then you have a work surface to the left of it. And then if you span, do me a favor, if you could span to the right, and we're going to show you that there's openings here to store wood and things for your fire and all of that. And there's your gas starter in the bottom of the fire pit. You've got places on both sides for storage of the wood. There is extra LED lighting or lighting around the seating. At night, this is spectacular. You'll definitely want to be sitting out here. You do have the side yard. If you want more privacy, you could always put in a row of arborvitae or something to divide you between the neighbors. But as you can see, this community is very open. You have space between your neighbors, but everyone's kind of out there living together. You've got great neighborhood. If you turn around, Derek, and face the house, I want to show that there is an entry from the fabulous game room you're going to see in a bit to come out to the patio. And then it also, the patio wraps around to the multi-level low maintenance decking, which you're going to see more of when we come in off of the kitchen area. But even if you zoom out to your right, Derek, I want you to see that this house doesn't back up to another home. You have a lot of privacy, beautiful views, and that's west facing. So you can imagine the sunsets on a beautiful evening. All right. Okay, let's go inside. Do you want to go in the front door, please? Sorry, I just want you all to see it from the foyer because this house is beautiful. Also outside, you don't need to stop, Derek, but this house does have a automatic, what am I trying to say? I'm sorry, a gas generator. It automatically hooks up. You don't have to plug it in. It's natural gas, so you don't have to worry about it needing fuel in the middle of a storm. So this house is set up, whether it's a thunderstorm or a snowstorm, you don't need to worry. The previous owner here has already taken it into consideration. So here we come up to the front entry. You can see that more of that porch. And it is a smart home in that they do have a lot of smart devices such as lighting and fans and fireplace. And there's the Ring doorbell. So a lot of nice features electronically already added in this home. So I'm anxious to get you inside. All right. So here we are. We're coming inside. We have that two-story entry, and the stairway in front of you, off slightly to the right, is going to lead to the upper level. And you can see all the way through to the wall of windows and the Palladian window that overlooks the back deck and the view. But we're going to turn around and we're going to head as if we came in the front door and immediately went to our right. And off to our right is a formal dining room. Some people don't feel the need for this because this home has a large morning room for additional seating and an island that you can sit at. Whoops, we lost signal. There we go. It is possible that this could be a good home office. You could add French doors. It could be a playroom. It could be a formal sitting room. The room offers flexible space. At this point, it was designed with the chandelier to be a dining area. It has, as you walk on in, you're going to see we have neutral tones and white trim. Most of the house was recently painted. The flooring has been done in a faux wood vinyl plank that is very easy to maintain. It's hard to focus in there, I'm sorry. I think there's a lot of light coming in from those tall windows and it makes it hard and a little bit fuzzy. But if you go online, we have pictures as well there. So don't worry too much about that. There we go, it adjusted. And then if you spin to your right just a little bit, you can see the tall, almost to the floor windows. And these are overlooking the front porch. So this is a beautiful room. I can imagine working there, or like you said, you can have a dinner party, whatever's best for you. From here, behind you, we have access into the kitchen. So let's go that way. The kitchen's huge. You have a ton of cabinet space.
Michelle, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I charged this iPad and it's down to like 8% now.
8 or 80?
8.
Ooh, we may be switching this over to a telephone. Do you want to try and turn your telephone on?
Try and connect it now?
Yeah. And then we'll just turn this one off.
Okay, hold on 1 minute.
We said this is the first time we've done this, and I'm just so appreciative that we have, you know, flexibility. The owner has a friend in Derek, and he said he could come over and help us out because the governor's order doesn't permit myself or any realtor to go to a house right now. But like I said, we have buyers that have been wanting to see this home, and so that's our goal, is to get as many of you to see it as we can.
Sorry, but I got to get my cell phone. I thought it was in my pocket, but it's outside.
That's all right.
Okay, so give me 1 minute. I'm sorry.
You're good. I have a chat off to the side. If you all are not familiar with Zoom, during this time, if you have any questions or anything that you need to do, just type your questions in there. I'd be happy to give you some answers to things you might be thinking about right now. I already mentioned that we're close to schools. If you're not familiar with where, there's Derek. If you're not familiar with where South Fayette is located, it is this location is convenient to I-79. So if you're commuting either to Washington County or to the city of Pittsburgh, both are very convenient. So it's nice for wherever you work. The South Hills communities near South Fayette, including South Fayette, offer shopping, dining. It's just a great location. You can get out to movie theaters in normal times. There's Top Golf if you want to do that. It's a great location. And like I mentioned at the beginning, the schools are what South Fayette is known for. So that's really nice. Again, if you're just joining us, our cameraman had a little issue with their cell phone. So we're just taking a little bit of a break until he comes back online.
I'm here.
Okay.
Can you see
I can see a ceiling. Hang on, let me go back up. I think it's because I've got the wrong person. There you are. I'm going to make this the host. Yes. Okay, it should be switching over. Nope, it didn't. Hang on. For some reason, I have another guest as the host, and I'm not sure why. There we go. Is everyone, I hope, able to see it now? I've got it, Derek. If you're not seeing the kitchen doorway out there, would you let me know in the chat, please?
Michelle, this is Ruth.
Yep.
Hey, I think you need to unspotlight his iPad and then spotlight his iPhone.
Thank you. I don't even see him back on there anymore as the other.
Okay, then try to spotlight him on his iPhone. You do the 3 dots and see if
I did.
Does it say spotlight? Okay.
It's already been
It's still
done.
showing you.
That's odd. That is odd. Okay, let me show the grid. Derek, can you turn off?
So the rest of you, if you double click on Derek iPhone 10, it'll bring it up as the main picture.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I have. I don't even see Derek on there the old way when his computer died. So that one must have gone away. Okay, are you okay to go, Derek?
I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to continue, and I apologize for this. We did not expect the battery to die on us. So we're going to move on, and we're going to enter the kitchen from the dining room, which is where we were losing our battery power, and we're heading on into the kitchen. And like I said, we have a lot of cabinet space. It's interesting, or it's important to know that this floor plan includes 9-foot ceilings throughout the main level. It also has the cellar. When they had this built, they did the expansion on the back of the house that made the morning room and the family room both bigger. And they upgraded the cabinets. So you've got nice quality cabinets. It comes fully equipped. You've got your gas stove, microwave oven, refrigerator. And then if you can turn around, Derek, that's going back to the dining room. Over here, we're looking into the great room. And we have this extended island. And on this side, it's the prep area. On the opposite end, there is room for seating. There's the overhang on the other side that you can't see from here. And if you could walk behind the island so that everyone could see all the storage, the other side, if you don't mind. I want to show all the storage that's available underneath this island. So this is great. And as you can see, the flooring continues throughout the main level. And then if you would turn directly behind you, Derek, so that we could show everyone the morning room. There we go. So you have your sink area, and then you have this beautiful, this is my favorite room of this house, the morning room with the Palladian windows and the transom above the other tall windows overlooking the upper level of the covered deck and those views. And then if we go on in and we turn to your left, we're looking into the family room. And the family room has the gas fireplace. And in the family room, there's also, and there's central vac in this house. So it's neat. So there's a vacuum hookup in the great room here for easy cleanup. Do you mind going over and opening the pantry, Derek? So there's a pantry off the kitchen right here before you go to the basement. There we go. So you've got storage on the door, storage inside, perfect. And then we go into the family room. You can shut that. And you can see you have the windows on either side of the gas fireplace, and then an additional windows overlooking the backyard. So you've got lots of natural light in here, and that wall on the right would be where the vacuum hookup is for your central vac. When you turn around and go the other direction, you go into a mudroom. Let's go over here. Yep. Here we go. And we go in here, and this is your mudroom. And this has great storage so that you could have a hookup for your computer. The kids could do their homework, or maybe you just want a convenient place when you come home to drop off all the groceries. And you could actually have this set up as more of a pantry if that was your need. Off of that, at the end, you can see there's a pocket door. And this family relocated the laundry up here. And so you have, this is a very convenient location. And then inside the laundry, there's more storage. And there's an entire, what am I trying to say, countertop, which is great for folding or whatever you need to do. And you can shut that door if you don't want people to see all your laundry piling up on the middle of the week. If you come out of there and turn around, on your right is going to be the entry to the garage. So that was our entry to the garage there. And then on the, you don't have to open it, it's a 2-car garage, and I've got lots stored in there to make the inside pretty. So let's go to the left and let's leave the bedroom and go back down the hallway to the entry and do the loop around. We'll come back to the sunroom when we go out to the deck. Here on the right was a coat closet, and that's right next to your mudroom. Okay, so that's nice. And then further down on the right, the open door is to a guest powder room. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's go on upstairs. Let's cover that. Like I said, we saw the sunroom, but we'll definitely explore it more when we go out to the deck. So now we're going upstairs. All the bedrooms are the home are on the upper level. When you get to the top, there is a linen closet straight ahead. Let's start with the master bedroom though. Off to your left, and it faces the front of the house, is a huge master. And you have room in the front there. The way the ceiling is dedicated or designed, you have a sitting area in the front. Then down at that end, the open door goes into a walk-in closet that would almost satisfy Carrie Bradshaw. I always compare it to Sex and the City and her dream closet. This is nice. Do you mind stepping on in so they can see how far back it goes? Because this is a nice closet. See what I mean? All right, we'll come out of there and we'll head back over to the master bathroom. You've got lots of wall space, so you have plenty of room for furniture. A big open full bath. So you have the double sinks. There's another linen closet on the left. On the right, we have a tub with shower and then the commode. All right, so it is a full bath. And then we'll go back out into the hallway. And take a quick glimpse into bedrooms 2 through 4. So directly across the hall is actually the smallest bedroom on the left. Can we just go back to where we were? I thought it was the one with the walk-in closet. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't care. There we go. So this bedroom is right next to the master. So this is a really sweet setup for, I don't know if you need a nursery or what you might need. It overlooks the back and those views. Can you imagine the fall? And this room has a fabulous closet. Do you mind taking a peek in there, showing everybody? There you go. So you've got another walk-in closet. And then we'll go over on down the hall and we're heading back towards the stairway. And the full bath is immediately on the left. Here again, we have a wide vanity, the commode, and then the tub with shower. And then we'll go out, and the other 2 bedrooms are opposite end of the house. This is the back bedroom. Both of the bedrooms have a similar size, and I'm looking for that. The other 2 bedrooms are 13 by 12. The master was 21 by 15, and the smallest bedroom in this house, which is not very small, that had the walk-in closet, is actually 11 by 11. Okay, so that bedroom faces the back of the house. Do you mind stepping in the bedroom just a minute and spinning so people can see the closet, Derek? Thank you. Got the back view and a double closet. And then across the hall, the same thing, please. Perfect. Okay, so that completes the upper level. This one is also facing the front of the home. Okay. Now we'll head back down. And let's go ahead and let's go out on the deck, please. So this is our sunroom. Look at those windows. And the best thing, no one's behind you. There are built-in blinds that we've opened in most all of the windows, but we've opened them for today's tour so that you get the full appreciation of the view and the sun. And now let's go out on that deck. So we've shown you the inside, but we're saving the basement still. But let's go out and take a look. So if you were having breakfast and you decide you want to go out, you've got a grill here and it's got the natural gas hookup conveniently located right there, so you don't have to worry about running out of propane in the middle of grilling. We've got a composite railing as well as composite decking. And then this upper level, we've got wind. The upper level is covered and it has radiant heaters up there, which make it really nice. Outdoor speakers. This is just a beautiful place. And then if you don't mind spinning so that they could see the view. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. And below this is another deck. You mind just slipping down the staircase a bit to kind of show that? There's that. And so you have another deck under here. This house offers so much space inside and outside for entertaining. And this lower deck, okay, first of all, you can see they've got a cute little discreet area for a hot tub. The hot tub's negotiable. And then you can spin on around and show the lower deck. And this is what that continued out to that patio we showed you at the beginning. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful view. Okay. If you want, we can go into the game room from here. If that door is open. I don't know if you opened it, Derek. There's your outdoor fire pit we talked and looked about earlier. Sorry. I'll never get Derek to do this for us again. Like I said, he's a friend of the owners to help us through this today, because like we talked about, the governor doesn't allow agents to go to the house, and so he was kind enough to do this, and I may be burning my bridges. All right, we're back in the front door. Beautiful view all the way back. And off of the kitchen is the entry to the basement. Here we go. I forgot to mention when we were upstairs, there are central vacuum ports upstairs as well. There's one in the hallway, which would be very convenient for the 3 bedrooms. And then there's one in the master bedroom. So there's 2 hookups on the main level for the central vac and 2 in the basement, or 2 in the main level, 2 in the second floor. Okay, now that we're in the basement, this seller added a 3rd full bath, and that's where we're walking into right now. So it's got your step-in shower, beautiful floor, little nook for towels for your guests or whatever. There we go. And then we step out of here, and immediately to the right, if you don't mind, is one of 2 unfinished storage areas. So this house has a beautifully finished lower level, but in addition, they still give you plenty of storage space. So you can open that, Derek. Thank you. And you can see that they have this, these are the mechanics of the house, but in addition to that, there is a ton of storage back here, and there's a whole nother area of unfinished space for storage as well. Okay. That door will take you out to the back patio, or out to the game room, as I recall. Let's go back out to that game room. So when you came down the steps, you ran into the Steelers. That door right there is storage unit 2. If you want to open that up just because we're over here, that might be fun. Thank you. Not as big, but you have storage for excess. And when you have a game room like this, you're going to want to keep some of your chips and things down here because it's a fun one. That's your pantry. This is the storage room next to the refrigerator on the right. Yeah. This one. Here we go. This is storage number 2 in this basement. This house is big. You have to keep in mind, the garage on this is what we call attached. Means it's on the main level. It does not eat up any part of your basement. And it's very convenient for carrying in your groceries. You had that mudroom and all when you were up there. So you have all of this room for living space downstairs plus storage because the garage doesn't eat up part of the basement. Now we can leave this not so pretty room, but keep in mind storage is something everybody needs. And let's run back out into the game room, literally a game room, set up like a football. Okay, here we go. And they've kind of got this design. So you have 2 areas. Off to the left is your viewing area. And the furniture down here can stay with the deal if we get the right deal together. So you have the projection screen, and look at that. And considering we're told that we're not going to be going to games this year, possibly, we're going to be watching from home, the value of that may have just increased in a town like Pittsburgh, where you've got your Pirates, your Steelers, your Penguins. There you are. Now, if we spin outside of this area, you can spin back around. There we go. You have another area over here where they used to have, you know, you could have your pool table or whatever fun you want. And then to the left is the walkout that we tried to get in earlier. And do me a favor, over here by the stationary bike, would you zoom in on the far left wall? It sounds crazy, but I want you all to know that there is hookup right there already to add a wet bar or whatever you want. You could put a piece of furniture over this and no one has to see it. But if you really want to finish this basement, you could put a wet bar. You could put a little mini kitchenette, whatever you want. Everything is ready to go, which is a bonus. And like I said, it does have the walkout. So if you spin around, you have that French door that opened up. We couldn't open it because we had it locked, to the outside grilling area, or well, it is a built-in grill out there potential, as well as fire pit. So having the indoor hookups and that pantry for food is great. The door to your right is the door that led into the storage room that I showed earlier. You don't need to open it if you don't want to, but that's back into that same other storage area I showed you. So some of the highlights, we can walk back upstairs. Remember the extra wide driveway. We have plenty of room for parking. We have a large finished walkout basement. Has a full bath already, plenty of storage. You have a covered side patio with stamped concrete that has the fire pit, the drop-in already for your future gas grill, and the hookups are there so that you don't have to worry about propane, storage for wood, for your fire pit, plenty of seating, and then that attaches to these fabulous decks. All of it has a great west-facing view so that you have sunsets. There's the water feature with the LED lighting outside that's absolutely beautiful. The hot tub is negotiable, like I said, and the cover on it, this is interesting to know, it's motorized. So you don't throw your back out when you're carrying that bottle of wine to get the hot tub going. The upper deck, like I said, it has lighting, it has heating. There's a natural gas grill connection on the upper deck. So on the times you don't want to go stand outside, you can still grill right out there, right off the kitchen. We have the 9-foot ceilings throughout the first floor, lots of transom windows, Palladian windows, floor to ceiling windows. The floor space is open and flexible, so you've got that feature. The sunroom here has a vaulted ceiling, plentiful storage, recessed lighting, smart switches to control your lights, your fans, your fireplace, central vac. big walk-in closet in the second bedroom, or the smaller of the bedrooms that's next to the master, and then the big walk-in closet in the master. So with all of that being said, we did record this. So if you came in late and you want to see part of this tour, we will have it. All you have to do is send us a comment in the group chat, or you can text me for this at 412-725-5663. Any questions I didn't answer that you might have had, you can do the same way. I think that covers a lot of the features of this fabulous house. We talked about the generator. We talked about the convenience to schools and shopping, fresh neutral paint, new vinyl plank flooring, open layout. I love it. It's a great house. So like I said, any questions you have, we're here. And if you need a private tour, please just let us know. We'll find a way to have someone do another virtual tour where you can regulate it and tell them where you want them to turn around and what you want to look at so that you're more comfortable. And we're here for you. Shocker Uyghurs and Berkshire Hathaway. Thank you so much. Right on time. Thanks, Derek. Sorry about the battery incident.
It's all good.
Okay, I'm going to end this now unless anyone wants to post anything off to the chat to have something answered. Looks like we're good. Thank you all.